Hello, friends and strangers on the internet. Welcome back to my channel. Hello and welcome back. Today we're back with another Patreon request and another one for Bright Eyes. Super exciting. Well, I wouldn't say super exciting because I've come to realize that Bright Eyes is not exactly the happiest of bands, but I'm still looking forward to it. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I haven't found a better way to say that I'm excited or looking forward to a song when I have the feeling it's not going to be the happiest of songs. If you think of a good way for me to say that, let me know in the comments below. Anyway, which song are we checking out today? We're checking out a song called We Are Nowhere and It's Now. Interesting. Already a fascinating title. It's got me drawn in. I'm like, what's going on? What is this moment that we're exploring together? Before we jump into it, I want to give a big thank you to all of my viewers and supporters. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for helping me discover amazing music, and hopefully I'm helping you discover amazing music as well. One thing I have learned while running this channel is that I am discovering music that I could have listened to. This band seems to have been around at the time that I liked music of this specific genre, so I feel like I'm reliving my teenage and younger 20 years right now. It's pretty exciting. Let's go ahead and jump into this. Alrighty, friends, once again, we are checking out the indie rock band. I would call them an indie rock band, Bright Eyes, and we are checking out their song We Are Nowhere and It's Now. This is an audio only, and it is directly on the Bright Eyes channel, so if you like what you hear, click that link in my description. It'll take you to the video/song that we're about to watch and listen to, and it is, once again, on the Bright Eyes channel. You can discover more of their music from there. I'm interested, I'm intrigued. It's very possible I'll have to read some lyrics afterward. Let's get cozy and let's listen.
If you hate the taste of wine, why do you drink it till you're blind? And if you swear that there's no truth, and who cares, how come you say it like you're right? Why are you scared to dream of God when it's salvation that you want? You see, stars that clear have been dead for years, but the idea just lives on in our wheels that roll around as we move over the ground. And all day it seems we've been in between a past and future town.
Okay. I have this weird thing I do where I try to figure out what the time signature is of a song is if it's not obviously in common time. This one is in 6/8. And now that I have discovered that and thought about it, I need to take it back a couple seconds so I can pay attention to the lyrics. But yes, this song is in 6/8, which means typically that it's very important, very emotional, very introspective. Like, this is not exactly like a light, fun song. Just saying. When 6/8 is used, there's some serious stuff going on. All right, I'm gonna take it back a little bit so I can get some more of these lyrics. Let's go.
In our wheels that roll around as we move over the ground. And all day it seems we've been in between a past and future town. We are nowhere and it's now. We are nowhere and it's now. In like a 10-minute dream in the passenger seat while the world was flying by. I haven't been gone very long, but it feels like a lifetime. I've been sleeping.
So this beginning of this song started out really introspective in a way. Like, he was talking about someone else, but like it's almost like he's reflecting on humanity. Why do you do this when you want this, and why do you do this when you want this? And it's like everybody's kind of like that, aren't they? We're all just kind of confused in our own little way, and it's almost like he was exploring that a little bit. I'm definitely gonna have to read some lyrics afterward. I'm really getting caught up in the music of it, which is really nice. Random trumpet came in a moment ago. That was really pretty. But I'm definitely gonna have to read some lyrics afterward. There's just so much jam packed into each line and each part and I'm just not fully grasping it. So I will read lyrics afterward. I'm gonna try to stop interrupting and just listen, I promise. But like there's just it's making me pick my brain, you know? Like I'm kind of like thinking about things as I'm listening and it's really interesting. I wonder if that's the whole point of it all and what the appeal of this group is that just makes you think and feel feelings and relate. I mean, yeah, that's probably what it is. Let's keep listening.
I haven't been gone very long, but it feels like a lifetime. I've been sleeping so strange at night. Side effects they don't advertise. I've been sleeping so strange, with a head full of pesticide. I've got no plans and too much time. I feel too restless to unwind. I'm always lost in thought as I walk a block to my favorite neon sign, where the waitress looks concerned, but she never says a word. Just turns the jukebox on and we hum along, and I smile back at her. And my friend comes after work when the features start to blur. She says these bars are filled with things that kill, but now you probably should have learned. Did you forget that yellow bird? Oh, how could you forget your yellow bird? And she took a small silver wreath and pinned it onto me. She said, this one will bring you love. And I don't know if it's true, but I keep it for good luck.
That was really right, lovely. I liked the part of the story where he went to the bar and the waitress like just kind of knew. You know, bartenders just kind of know. They can just kind of read people, you know. Really good bartenders can at least. And she just kind of knew and she put on some music. Ah, I liked that part. I'm going to take a moment to read the lyrics, like for sure. I want to fully grasp the entire poetry of it all. But I like it. It just feels so intimate and personal, like reading somebody's diary. And it's kind of nice. But it's like, much like reading somebody's diary, you only get these little snippets of like their life from their perspective. And there's a whole lot of missing context and missing parts of the narrative. And all you get is like, this is how I'm feeling in this specific moment, in this specific scene. It's like little snapshots. And it's just something really lovely about that concept. Yeah, let me flip the camera around and read some lyrics real quick. And I'll be back with y'all really, really soon, okay? Poof, I'm back. Thanks for waiting. So there was a point in the song that actually intrigued me. He mentioned a yellow bird, which sounded familiar, and I had to double check. He mentioned a yellow bird in my last reaction to Bright Eyes, at the end of the Poison Oak. And I'm wondering what that's a reference to. My first thought was like a canary in a coal mine, but now I'm wondering is there some sort of lore that goes along with this band that like maybe fans would understand after listening to a lot of their music. I did happen to find the lyrics for the song on genius.com, and I'm trying so hard not to click the little annotations and get a clue because that's just not typically what I do for my reactions. I try to give my honest first reaction despite how like small brained I can be sometimes and I don't always get the message right away. So I'm trying to do that right now. And I'm wondering, is this a reference to a canary in a coal mine or some other yellow bird? Perhaps a trinket. I also noticed in the end of the song he mentions a silver wreath that his friend gave him and that it will bring him love, and he doesn't know if it's true, but he's going to keep it for good luck. I feel like maybe the yellow bird is some similar trinket that he keeps for good luck or has a special memory that he holds, and I don't know, I would love to learn. It feels like there's some lore here or something being alluded to that maybe if I listened to more songs or got a little more information, I would be able to fully appreciate. I'm not sure, but similar to what I said before I read the lyrics, it does feel like reading a snapshot out of somebody's diary. Like this is how I'm thinking, this is how I'm feeling, and it's like contextless, and that gives you the opportunity to like relate to it in a completely different way. Like you can project your own feelings and experiences onto that, and I just find that so appealing personally. Um, it leaves way too much open to the imagination, and then you can project your own imagination onto it and be like, yeah, I've felt that way before, but in a completely different situation. And I love that. I love that so much. Yes, that was really lovely and quite somber and really quite relatable in its own way. But the part I definitely can't relate to is got no plans and too much time. Man, I can't relate to that anymore. That is something I actually took for granted at one point and I miss it. But maybe not in this concept. I mean, he seems like he's really, really going through it right now. And when you're going through it, write some music. Write a snapshot of your diary to some music. Man, that was just really pretty and really somber, and I liked it. If you liked it, click that link in my description. Go check out more from Bright Eyes. They seem to have a lot of introspective, melodramatic, high feelings kind of music, and if that's your jam, go check it out. I find it appealing personally. I think it's really lovely. I'm gonna go ahead and end my reaction part here. Thank you everybody who's made it this far into the video and listened to me yap and muse on about what I think the song might be about. Tell me what you think the song is about. What does the song mean to you? If you're a fan of this band and of let me get his name. Connor Oberst specifically, let me know what the song feels to you, like what it means to you, how you've interpreted it. Maybe you've, read how Connor feels about this song specifically and you have some information and insight you can give me. I would really appreciate that. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and end it here and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.